Welcome back to Donimal Reacts, and I'll be reacting to A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Season 1, Episode 2. I just reacted to the first episode, and I'm going to try and get all of them done in order for, I think, next Sunday's season finale, so that way I'll have everything recorded, but I won't make any promises. I'll try and get it done, though. But the last episode I loved. I love getting back in the Game of Thrones universe. It's been forever. I mean, we had House of the Dragon, but it's like 2 years, season 1, 2 years, season 2, and then they left out, I think, a few episodes of season 2 that were supposed to be in there, and then they're like, you'll get it in next season. I'm like, well, it's 2 years down the road. I don't want to wait. So I'm glad we get this show, and it's, between the two time periods. So gaining new lore, it's great. And I won't say this episode was slow, and I think people could say this for a lot of the Game of Thrones House of Dragon episodes, that they're slow if nothing crazy is happening, like a dragon fight, but I love every bit of everything, just the lore, learning about people, just the way of life, because it's like half of our world now, and then half of almost a mystical, not true, but could be true future. So I just love the mix of everything. But we got a great kind of just storyline, like the way that it was set up, like like all the characters already. It doesn't feel kind of like, who are these people? So Dunk, I immediately like. I feel bad for him because he obviously grew up. Again, I don't know if the town he grew up in, it was just him and Sir Arlen and maybe some children or something, or he was maybe the biggest of the, men, so they chose him as the soon-to-be knight. But Sir Arlen wasn't the best guy. He, just like anyone, and someone said in the comments, if you're treated a certain way, you're gonna kind of do that to the next people. So Sir Arlen wasn't a nice guy. He even asked him, "Am I gonna be a knight someday?" And he just spits. So he might not have been as bad as some people we've seen in Game of Thrones, but he's not a good guy. So Duncan, I think, to his heart, is a really pure nice person. Like, there's so many scenes I see where he's trying to be nice, and then he's like, "Wait, I'm a knight, remember? I need to be tough. I need to do this." So I think he doesn't know how to act as a knight yet. And I do. That's the other question. I think he may be a knight. It's just insecurities, knowing that he has the title, but no real proof or wars or battles to back it up. So he's kind of just, he comes off as maybe he's lying, but I think he's just uncomfortable proving, or at least saying, I'm this man. So it was cool to see his kind of character arc, and then meet Baratheon. And Baratheon, he seems like an interesting character. He maybe is one of those where he's got power, but he just likes kind of partying and doing what he needs to do. I mean, there's been characters like that before. I like it. He seems fun and not like a killer. Like, he made some jokes like, we'll burn you at a stake if you're da-da-da, whatever it is, but it's all jokes, which that's what I mean by, I kind of like the humor aspect they've added to it, because a lot of times there's not a ton of humor in either of the shows we've seen, Game of Thrones or House of Dragon, but this has done a good job of sprinkling it in to where it doesn't feel like it's all a joke, I guess, but it's like, it makes you almost like the characters more, I guess you could say. I don't know, but, and then we've got Egg. I love Egg. He's another humorous character without even really trying. He's just like, that's the thing I said last episode. Dunk is trying to treat Egg like he was kind of raised, but also like he thinks he needs to treat people to have authority, be a knight, be true and strong. And Egg is just like, what are you talking about, dude? You got a rope for a belt. You're not a knight. Like, he's a little kid and he's standing up to someone who, if he didn't know any better, he is a knight and he's a big, tall guy, but he's not scared of someone who's bigger than him. And he obviously follows him all the way over here. So I'm glad they're going to be able to stay together. And Dunk, he initially says, I could beat you and send you home. And then he's like, but you're a little kid and you're hungry and I'll feed you and clothe you, but don't do anything bad, but you'll be mine to protect. So I like that happened. And I think it shows that Dunk really isn't, not that he ever showed he was a bad person, but he's trying to come off as a brute and a strong, and I don't care about anyone else. I'm just headed to my mission. But in reality, I think he is a really sweet person that I don't think this world is really made for him, or at least maybe jousting battle probably isn't the best, but we'll see what happens. I'm guessing we're going to get kind of a jousting thing in this next episode, I hope. I won't blabber for any more. I've been talking for like 4 minutes, so I'll jump into the episode now, but that's all for now. Thanks.
I'm coming back.
He was a true knight.
I mean, how many nude scenes do we have to get?
Than other men, yeah.
Sir Arlen.
He had a peaceable nature. Quiet and humble. A veteran of 100 wars, but an enemy to none.
Really?
He never complained. Even as he was dying, he just got on with it.
It's like, it's the way she goes, I guess,
He meant to be a benefit to those around him. It did not make him rich. He held no lands, sired no children.
Maybe he's not that bad of a guy in the grand scheme of things.
He wanted for nothing but the open air. And a fire to warm his feet at.
They seem like they had a good relationship.
His skills as a warrior were unsung, but he had a chin cut from granite, and he was a dogged fighter. He kept on coming.
That's kind of an unfair fight. I mean, like, the old guy's got some training, but Dunk's like, what, 6'5", 250? Old guy's like 5'8", 130.
On the point of my blade, hey-ho.
How's Florin? Sir Erlen took service in your guard when your lord father lost his sight.
I'll make of my love, I'm a rest in the shade, hey-ho.
Sir Erlen fought side by side with your brothers at the Redgrass. His squire, his own nephew, was killed in the battle.
Is he telling the story again?
How's Tyrell? Sir Erlen often spoke of his time in your service as his very finest.
That was a cool cut they did.
He said it was you, my lord, who told him that a hedge knight was the bridge between lords and the small folk.
I know him not, man.
Was he a shit night?
It was not a shit night.
It might have been a very good one if no one remembers.
Yeah.
Pick up your feet, come on.
This is undignified, sir.
So hie back to camp and leave me be if it please you.
I would not leave you, sir. After dying over and over again.
Egg is so funny.
You are a knight of the realm, sir. You can say fuck their permission, rise into the list, call out Longthorn Tyrell, and turn his arsehole into a lance hole.
That's enough now.
All right, so I can't really tell if Sir Erlen was... He almost seems like he's maybe talking of him in not real context. I mean, he seemed like a nice-ish guy, but I don't know if he was as well-known as he's making it seem.
Treat these royal lapdogs like they're your betters.
They are my betters.
Yeah.
You're too brazen for your own good. Sir Erlen was a great knight. Someone will remember him.
Yeah, but whoever remembers him,
See the banner if you don't come.
are they even gonna care? Like, he was such a low-level knight, they'll just be like, oh yeah, that goon. What do we got here?
Perhaps I should go back, sir. Check on the camp. Make sure no thieves have been nosing about.
Aye.
Gonna have your sword to run people off with, or a mace.
You have
Or
a knight,
mace.
that's enough. You best be here when I come back. Rob me, and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
We don't have dogs!
Yeah.
I'll get some.
Where?
Yeah, I don't see any. It's like, I'm the dog. I do love their relationship.
The great and honorable Baelor Targaryen.
Targaryen?
Son of King Darren the Good. And heir to the Iron Throne.
Interesting.
And his brother, Mirka.
My lord of Ashford.
Is he Targaryen too, I guess,
To
then?
receive your grace. It's a great honor to be received. My daughter, Gwen.
See for my horse.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Well, if you can't manage horses, then fetch me some wine and a pretty wench.
He's like, what are you, a maid?
My lord pardons, I'm no serving man either.
I'm a knight.
I have the honor to be a knight.
He's like, you?
Oh. Wow. Knighthood has fallen on sad days.
He's like, if this is where we're at in the knighthood, oof.
Whoa.
Is that his horse? Hopefully they don't put it down for him doing that. So I wonder, because it's been 100 years, so I don't know who's related to who here, but when the Targaryens with the dragons died, who are these Targaryens to them? I think one of these is like maybe the great-grandfather of Daenerys, I think. And then I just can't remember the lineage from like Rhaenyra, like, or like if it was her kids or brothers, or because there's so many people that ended up marrying off. I don't know where like at what point does one of their bloodlines kind of die off and one just survives? Or maybe I'm just kind of wrong, because I feel like eventually they almost all kind of die. There's not that many left.
She just got a bit excited, that's all.
Sicko.
Excuse me, my lords. I'm Sir Duncan the Tall.
Well met. I'm Sir Roland Craycole, and this is my sworn brother, Sir Donimal of Duskendale. Do you ride your horse into battle, or does it ride you?
Forgive.
Now tell me, Sir Duncan, is there a proper place to shit around here?
Not really.
There's a bucket.
Where are you from, man? You don't smell house bread.
Place, really.
I know it. My family's from there.
You're not a Darkland of Duskendale.
We were crabbers of Duskendale. Far back as it goes.
Sir Donald!
They made it out.
Son of a crabber, came to have the honor of being a knight in the Kingsguard.
Same way we became crabbers.
You just keep working.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
No.
Baylor.
Would you move the fuck out of the way?
Yeah, of course.
He's like, you don't have white hair, mate. You can't stand here. Yeah, I wonder if Dunk's gonna be like, I could do this too, you know? If this crabbing guy can become one of the King's Watch. I think that's what he was. And I said last episode, I wouldn't want to be in one of these positions that you could die in, but I don't know. If it's between a servant or a stable boy or King's Watch, maybe King's Watch.
Perhaps the young princes have just been delayed?
Fuck me. Delayed, they're not delayed.
Do not curse our gracious host.
I said fuck me, not fuck him.
Yeah, it's not a curse.
Father bade him attend this miserable circus.
Might we discuss this another time?
There we go.
Teron has done this before. You should not have commanded him to enter the lists.
The prince's sons are missing.
You'd be more concerned if it was your son, I'll wager.
Is he gonna find him?
Probably dead. Wars have started for less. You're big and stupid.
Yeah, she's like, you big old man trying to hide.
They have only been missing a day. No doubt Sir Roland will turn him up and Aegon along with him.
When the tourney is over, perhaps.
Teron belongs on a tourney field no more than Aerys or Rhaegal.
Those names sound familiar, like Rhaegal. I don't know. Someone tell me maybe if I don't know if it's from when I read some of the books, if it's a name from this current time period, or if Rhaegal was like a kid in House of Dragon, like a baby or something. I can't remember. It just sounds familiar, or maybe it's like a name of a dragon. I don't know why. It's just ringing a bell.
You. Who are you?
Yeah.
What do you mean by spying on us?
I mean, he's looking through.
Show yourself.
I do apologize for my interruption. So that I might enter the lists, but he has refused to do so.
Who?
You're
What
like,
the fuck is going on?
We are the intruders here, brother. Come closer, sir.
They say they know not Sir Erlen of Pennytree, but he served them. I swear it. I have his sword and shield.
Sword and shield do not make a knight.
well, yeah, but
Unless you have better proof to support what you say, some writing or...
Do you remember him, Your Grace? Many years ago.
he probably does.
Sir Arlen of Pennytree. He never won a tourney that I know. But he never shamed himself either.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I mean, no, he didn't.
And years before, he unhorsed the Grey Lion himself.
He told me of that many a time.
Dang.
Then you will recall the Grey Lion's true name. I have no doubt.
Ooh, does he? Did he even tell him?
Sir Daemon Lannister. The Grey Lion. He's Lord of Casterly Rock now.
So he is.
Oh,
And
smart.
enters the lists upon the morrow.
How can you possibly remember some fucking hedge knight who
That's
chanced
good.
to unhorse Daemon Lannister 16 years ago?
I make it a practice to learn all I can of my foes. The lots made Sir Arlen my opponent in the first tilt. We broke 4 lances before I finally unhorsed him.
It was 7.
7? That's a lot.
I believe.
Tales grow in the telling, I know.
Maybe it wasn't.
Do not think ill of your old master, but it was 4 lances only, I fear.
As you say, Your Grace, it
It's
was
like,
4.
I believe
do
you.
apologize. The old man, Sir Erlen, he used to say that I was thick as a castle wall and slow as an oryx.
No harm was done, sir. Rise.
It's like, it's okay.
You gave him back his horse and armor and took no ransom. Sir Erlen often told me that you were the soul of chivalry, and that one day the 7 kingdoms would be safe in your hands.
It's like, stop buttering up to this
Yes,
guy.
yet
He's in.
Your Grace,
Very well, sir. You are grateful. Now, fuck off.
You must forgive my brother, sir. His sons went astray on the way here, and he fears for them.
I trust they will not be found dead.
You are not of Sir Arlen's blood.
No, I am not.
By law, only a true-born son is entitled to inherit a knight's arms. You must
Ooh.
needs find a new device, sir. A sigil of your own.
Yeah, you can't use the sword.
I will. Thank you again, Your Grace. I will fight bravely.
Yeah.
You'll see.
I hope so, Donk. I'm worried for you, buddy. He's like, he doesn't know what the world is yet. All right, that was pretty cool to see. I think those 2 guys at the table, or the 2 main ones, were Targaryens. One of them, I think they said Baelor. Baelor was his name, and then the other was a brother with the missing kids. But I am glad that Dunk, which the Targaryen guy was pretty. I think Baelor was a pretty nice guy. Like most of them would just be like his brother, like get out of here. Like I don't care what your needs are minuscule to my kids being missing. Like what are you doing here? But he was nice, and he's like I do remember him, and he got what he needed. I guess now he just needs to find a sword because if he's, I didn't really realize that which it's all just lore, but if you're not the blood of someone, then you can't use their armor or sword in battle. It's not either worthy or whatever it is. So he'll have to get a knife or sword, not a knife, a sword somehow. But yeah, we'll see. I can't tell if he kind of likes her or not, or because he's been staring at her now twice. You know.
There. And one for last night.
That was great. How'd you do the fire tricks? Oh.
I thought she was gonna say it's a secret.
Is it pollen?
Yeah, we collected on the way.
Could you paint something for me?
Oh, like
I have the coin to pay.
A banner or something. Yeah.
Chalice.
Well, what would you want?
Does he make a new one, like for himself?
I don't actually know. Sorry, you must think me a fool.
All men are fools. All men are knights.
It's true. Just put like Egg and Dunk's face on it, you know, smiling.
The grey is a bit drab.
Aye. The field should be the colour of sunset. Because the old man always likes sunsets. And
an elm tree. A big one. Like the one by the river, with the brown trunk and the green branches.
Yeah, where they sleep at night, maybe.
Aye. An
Look
elm
at
tree. That would serve. But with a shooting star above.
Yeah.
Could you do that?
That's kind of sweet, you know? He's building it like part of his life, not just like a
I'm
staff.
I'm Tanzel. The boys used to call me Tanzel Too Tall.
You're not too tall.
Yeah, well, he's tall.
Right for...
Me?
4.
Puppets.
Yeah,
It's so funny. Egg has like become Dunk's wingman almost at a certain point. Like I can tell Dunk likes her probably, and I don't know how many women he's interacted with his entire life. So he kind of misspoke a little bit and is kind of like, you know, your height's not a problem to me, pretty much. And then Egg's got to be like, I mean, for the puppets, that's what it is. So they've got a great little relationship. I love it.
Wait, the
yes,
shield.
sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
the shield. Was that ill-handled? It didn't feel well-handled.
She is painting your shield. You are both gigantic.
Might work.
Is that promising?
It's
Correlation.
commonality.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Commonality.
I mean, it's tough for girls nowadays that are tall to find guys. I'm assuming back then it was rough.
Do you think I'll ever make a knight one day?
Sure, why not? You're a likely lad.
I'm a bit puny.
You'll grow.
Even for my age. Everyone's always told me so.
Oh, how old is he?
Everyone's always told me I was stupid.
Sir Arlen, maybe? He's kind of just looking at him like,
And?
yeah? And is it not true?
What did you do when people said you were stupid, sir?
What business is that of yours?
For
My
me.
problems are my own.
Because he's trying to help.
Aren't you trying to help me?
Yeah.
Help you what? Grow?
Yes, Hedge Knight, you.
Oh, he's back.
What is this piss froth? I need muscle.
This road.
Will you heed my call to war? Good. Go! Get up.
Oh gosh. He's just getting thrown into battle here? Oh, Tug of War. I'd be willing to do something like this, alright? Baratheon's so funny. He's like, hold on, I need a drink. Oh, poor Egg. He's just hanging on it now. Why did they even put Egg in there in the first place? Dang, Dunk.
Looking good.
Little butt slap. Good teamwork. He's like, I'm gonna finish it off. Yeah. Woo. That was a funny scene. I like that, you know, Baratheon is one of those people, like, it's weird in this world, you don't usually find characters in power that are willing to just take in someone and have fun with them and be like, come on, let's go tug of war. Or like, I don't know, it's a different feel that I'm used to where people are almost inviting, or at least some are. But Dunk, I mean, he's got some strength. He pulled the entire, I mean, again, we've got people on each side, but Baratheon left, so one less person, and he's ripping that thing. So he might get some eyes looking at him like, all right, buddy, you could be maybe a good knight. Armor for you? I guess it is true, like, he needs a new sword, but doesn't he need full body armor?
None better. I need some armor on the morrow.
Yeah.
You jousting or working? Both, perhaps.
Good steel. Strong and plain.
That's all you
Make
need.
helms that look like helms, not winged pigs and fancy foreign fruit. Mine will serve you better if you take a lance in the face.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
How much?
800 stack. If I'm feeling kindly.
800? Perhaps I could trade you some armor made for a smaller man. A half helm, a mail halberd.
Steely Pate sells only his own work.
Yeah, I'm not taking your stuff. It's like, oh, is he gonna be like?
Make use of the metal. If it's not too rusted, I'll take it and armor you for 600.
Does he even
have 2 stags?
Yeah, it's like I don't even have a
By
6.
your day. Send your squire along with the rest, or else they'll sell me wares to the next man.
You'll get it all back, I swear. I mean to be a champion here.
Do you now? And the others all came just to cheer you on.
I guess for him though, luckily, you know, if he wins, he gets money and can pay him off. If he loses, he might die, and then he can just take it off of him, which is gory to think about. But in this world, it's like, in theory, if he wins, he should have the money to pay back.
If I win, I'll come back and buy you again. Promise.
Oh, he's selling it. Poor girl. Yeah. That would be kind of sad, selling, like, an animal. Dang. You gotta do what you gotta do, though, you know? Trade up to then win to pay off everything.
See, she has some oats tonight. Yeah.
And an apple too.
Yeah. Feet are good.
You know the old man lived nigh on 60 years and was never a champion.
It's bugging my cider.
Bug on my side.
If I could call myself a champion of Ashford Meadow, even for an hour,
Yeah,
maybe some great house might take me into its
it's
service.
true. Yeah, if Sir Orlin never got it. Or
Perhaps
won.
even House Targaryen.
The Dragon House employs many hedge knights, sir.
Enough of that. I'll have you know
That's
Sir
funny.
Donald of the Kingsguard is but the son of a crabber.
Of Duskendale.
Yep.
His father owns half the crabbing fleets in Westeros.
Yeah, the rich.
What? How would you know?
Like fishing.
I'm a fishing lad.
It's time!
Right, come on, let's go.
Yeah, put them on your shoulders. Oh. I guess it isn't nighttime one. I guess I've only ever seen them during the day, but it's probably because it was like a wedding or something they're doing it for. He might just be watching though for tonight, I'm not sure. Or a fish. Yeah. Just chucking it in the crowd. Huh. That's not his old horse, is it? That would suck.
Hey, who's that?
Prince Valar. Baelor's son. Second in line to the throne.
He's the favourite, I'd wager.
I'll take that bet, sir.
Lord Ashford Fox's sheep!
Does he? I don't think I've seen it like this before, where it's a bunch. Golly. It's crazy. People just getting mutilated, and he's like, that's gonna be me tomorrow. But yeah, I haven't ever seen, at least in the show, I don't think, where they have like 6 versus 6. Is Egg starting to realize that Dunk might get killed? Oh god. Is he gonna get Oh my gosh. Is that his horse? Oh jeez. That's a smooth move. No way I could be able to stay in the horse and grab that. What's going on, Dunk? Are you okay? What's he... I wonder if that kind of was a realization for him that this isn't just fun in games. We're not playing Scrabble here. This is you can die. Like death is just a fun part of the game. Like, if you die, the fans will like it more. So I think you're starting to realize that yeah, in order for me to get higher up in this world, I'm gonna have to survive a lot of different battles.
Splendid riding tonight. The part with the fish was disgusting.
Yeah. It's like I like fish.
Something the matter, sir?
Yeah, he's scared.
Do great knights live in the hedges and die by the side of a muddy road?
That's what his...
Think not.
Was that what happened to Sir Arlen?
Sir Arlen wasn't gifted with sword or lance, and he drank, and he whored, and he was a hard man to know.
Yeah, he's being honest about it now.
He had no friends either.
He lived nigh on 60 years and never was a champion. What chance do I have? Truly.
I get it where he's coming from, you know.
But he was good to me.
So you're gonna be good to Egg?
I wasn't his family. But he kept me like we were. He raised me to be an honourable man.
And he is. He did a good job.
And all these noble lords can't even remember his name. And I am his legacy.
Yeah, he's the last living.
On the morrow, we will show them what his hand has wrought.
Tomorrow. I hope it's good. Alright, that was another great episode. We get kind of, you know, more just, you know, storyline pretty much, I guess, continuing through what we got from last episode. But I feel bad for Duncan because I think Sir Arlen was a nice enough guy. Like, I don't, compared to many of the lords and, you know, knights, I think they beat that living crap out of most of the people, and you live just hoping you survive. So I think Sir Arlen, in comparison to many others, isn't that bad. He may just been a kind of a, not a great leader, not the pinnacle of what you want to follow, but he was a nice enough person. So, and Dunk was raised good. Like, he's a great human being, I think. So it's not like he did a horrible job, but like he's saying, you know, Sir Arlen didn't care about winning anything. He didn't care about having a family, about anything that most noble knights do. You know, you think of a noble knight and they've won 10 big tournaments and they've got a family with daughters married to another big house. And it's like, the idea is to branch out your world into a bigger, like almost create your own, you know, kingdom kind of with your family being. That's what the Targaryens kind of did, which is why they did incest so they could stay together. But that's the whole point of everyone. I mean, kind of in real life too, but especially in the show, is if you have no one, you're just kind of a no one, you know? You've got to build stuff up. So Sir Arlen kind of, which is to Dunk's detriment a little, didn't do anything to then leave Dunk with. Now Dunk is just like, I learned a little bit from you, but you didn't necessarily win or do anything or create any, you know, relationships with anyone. No one knows you really. So I'm starting out fresh. Like, it's like going to college and hoping this college you go to is going to help you with your job, but you find out that it was a college no one's heard of and it doesn't really even count. And you're like, it's like, you know, maybe a bad example, but, you know, Dunk, I think he is a knight. He just, like I said, Sir Arlen was never a typical knight. He didn't show him what he needs to do to be that person. So he's just going off of what he thinks or sees from other people. And I think he's a little worried that everyone that's in these jousting matches have been training most of their lives, have had a mentor that pretty much told them what to do, and they're getting destroyed out there. So he's thinking, I've never done this before. My master, Sir Arlen, he did do this, but never won. So it's like, what do I stand a chance at if everyone else has been training their whole lives and my master never won and really didn't train me? I will give it that he's a big guy. I think he will have some sort of, you know, help just based off of size and hopefully maybe just like plot armor, maybe. I'm not really sure, but I could see him. I don't know if he'll lose the first match. He'll probably get knocked off or, and then he's kind of gets his stuff together, I hope, and does well. But and then Egg, I love Egg. Just when Dunk is explaining how Sir Arlen took him in and did all this and raised him as his own, it to me mirrors exactly what he's gonna do with Egg. Even though I don't know if necessarily like it's gonna end up being Egg's grown up and Duncan's his father almost figure. But they have a great relationship. I love him. Egg is there's really nothing bad you can say about Egg. I mean, he's a funny, cute little kid. He's keeping Duncan on his toes. He doesn't let him say anything that is going to make him not think correctly. Like Duncan will maybe say things like, see, these people, they were crabbers and look where they are now. And he's like, you do know that they ran the entire crabbing operation like pretty much across the entire coast, meaning they're probably one of the top 5 richest people or families, so it's not hard for them to then get into the King's Watch or whatever it is. So he's bringing him back down to earth and reality and saying, what are you talking about here? All right, I like fishing and I know all about this. And they weren't just some poor little fishermen on a little dinghy and then they made it big. They had stuff. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Duncan. I hope that he doesn't get injured too bad. I can't tell also if that was his horse in the battle because I kind of felt bad. He seemed a little bit, I don't know if he was just reacting to people getting hurt and just the whole, dilemma of dueling, or if that was his horse and he was like, oh my God, did she get hurt? But yeah, that was a great episode. They are shorter, which I don't necessarily hate because they give you all you need kind of in that one episode. But I think there's only 6 episodes though, which is going to suck because, I mean, you can finish those in a day. So I'm going to try and space them out as much as I can for my own sake so I don't finish it in like 3 days. But I will try and get all of these reacted to and posted before the next following Sunday for the season finale. So this will be the 2nd episode. The 4th will drop, or 5th will drop today. So I'll try and do 2 and 3 early next week, and then 4 and 5, and then leave 6 for the next Sunday. So, but yeah, great episode. It was cool seeing Baratheon a little bit again. He's just a little jokester, fun guy. He wants to play tug of war. Like, I love his character because most people in power, like we saw when he was talking to the Targaryens, they're pretty straightforward, and they'll curse at you, they'll yell at you, they'll tell you how it is. There's no joking really, it's serious. And then Baratheon, he might joke around, but he's not really being serious. And if he is, it's not like I really am going to kill you. So I like him as a character that I would trust. The other ones, I think it was Baelor Targaryen maybe. He seems respectable. He knows a lot of information. He's going to let someone say their truth. Technically Dunk maybe really shouldn't be a knight or shouldn't be fighting, but isn't prepared. So it's nice that he at least gave him the opportunity to do it, because the other guys in there would not have. So it was a great, storyline, meeting new people, understanding everything. It was cool seeing the Sir Arlen kind of course, we get a nude scene from him like immediately, but it was cool seeing his backstory a little bit. And Dunk, the way he was talking about him in the first scene, he was like, he was a great guy. He did all this for me. He was, great, this, that, fighter, taught me everything, like pretty much saying, I loved him. And then at the end, he's kind of saying, he didn't want to raise a family. He never won a battle. He wasn't necessarily the best. So I think, like I said before, he's trying to tell himself what to believe so that he can be that person. And he's kind of realizing Sir Arlen was not the best person for me. I mean, compared to what everyone else is like, I'm kind of at a disadvantage. So I'm going to have to get things together. So we'll see. I have good faith in him. So I think it'll all end up okay. But yeah, so that is all I have for this reaction. I will jump into hopefully episode 3 as soon as possible. I probably won't react to it until maybe tomorrow or the next day, but I will get this up hopefully today on Sunday. But thank you all for watching, and if you would like to subscribe, like, or comment on this video, it would be greatly appreciated. I will also post the full uncut reaction to my Patreon, so it'll have the entire reaction pretty much and all of my commentary, but YouTube will have more of kind of an edited down reaction with more of my talking. But that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.